Alright, since that last video was nearing the end of time, I decided to make a second one. Anyway, we're where we need to be, more or less. So, one of the things you'll notice, by the way, is that if I pause the game, the music still keeps playing just the same. So, that's that. So, yeah, there he is and everything, and his arms move and stuff. Interestingly, one of his arms is always going to track you. It doesn't do anything. That's this one here on that side. It just kind of moves around. Sometimes you can glitch up the camera by going in here with the debug stuff. Still, I find it interesting that this Eggman seems to be a little bit more complete than some of the later games. Like, there was one of the builds I showed you where he didn't move his arms, or he just waved them around and they did weird stuff and everything, so... Unfortunately, because I lost my rings in that instance, I can't properly show you the ring and stuff, but I think I showed you the glitched up graphics that occur when you jump in with the second character. You'll notice that the clear sign is completely different from anything you'd see in the final, and I'm going to mute the volume again, so you saw the boss and stuff. So yeah, and the music that plays when you're actually fighting him, and... Okay. Here is the world entrance screen. I'll show it to you now. Very empty. That screen displays absolutely nothing. Background does lock here. This would be where, of course, the combi catcher thing is. And here is the actual world entrance stuff. There's nothing there. If you run quick enough through here in certain settings in like stage select, you can actually find a weird power-up hidden there. That plays the normal music when you select it like that. I think no matter what, it plays walkin'. Meanwhile, if you select the number, like stage 1 sort of thing from the level select, it'll actually play the world select thing at the roulette on the final for the whole thing. What else is there? Bonus stage, there's really not a whole lot to say here. Also, I can't select the character that is presumably what Tails was or whatever. So, yeah, this one you're falling rather than spinning, and I think that's part of the reason why, like, when you hit it, you don't bounce back, so I just kind of keep falling, making it hard to hit power-ups in series like that. As you can see here, this power-up's there. You can't tell you've got it afterwards. Doesn't really do anything yet because nothing in the world select screen, as I just showed you, has been implemented. And we are going to go to the exit, one of these exits, hopefully, in order to get out of here, because there's really not too much to see. Also, you'll notice that those 500 points things, if what I saw from the points was correct, don't give you 500 points at all. Next thing, special stage, I guess. Palette's pretty wonky. All of them look like this with the green and the pink and the blue and the yellow and the flashing and stuff. And as you can see, this is actually the second special stage because I selected number 1 since it starts at 0. Layout is pretty much exactly the same as in the final, just like with all the other builds, except there are no items, there's no interface, nothing. You can probably get to the first checkpoint, but you can't get too much farther than that. And even afterward, I'm not really sure what would happen. It's probably possible to hack this game to make it seem like you have more rings than you should, but I have not done that, and I'm not necessarily going to go searching through the RAM in order to find the likely location for the ring variable. So you probably won't be able to see what happens at the end. More than likely, you just fall off anyway. Alright, but yeah, I mean, they all look exactly the same. We go with stage 0 as well. This is stage 0 when you do it. As you can see, I mean, same layout as what you'll find in the final. Whole bunch of flashier things. They don't look quite as flashy as they might in the final, mainly because of the poor frame rate. Sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're purple. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, I forget if the green things change their palettes like that the way they do in the final. So, yeah, the yellow ones are doing that too. There's like some shading and stuff going on with that if you take a look. See, I know that these do that in the final. I remember seeing that, but I'm not sure if like those arrows that you're seeing around here are the same way. Anyway, keep on going. Blah, blah, blah. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, hold on. We're keeping on going? That's interesting. It's weird. I don't know if that could happen before. Well, in any case, that means that time up isn't implemented, even though maybe falling through the level is. So, anyway, go, go, go. What's interesting is that the arrows, which are, of course, signs that, like, you gotta fall off, have been placed in ways that aren't necessarily what you'd expect. So yeah, you can run through it. At this point, it's a little more than a tech demo of what the special stages would be. Um, Later versions have a little bit more in them, and wouldn't you know, it all loops completely. I actually didn't know that up until now. I hadn't checked. So I am going to skip through there. I'm going to go back here. Not a whole lot left to show you. All of the bosses for the levels I haven't shown are still there. If we go to Amazing Arena 5, though, it might trigger the exception, and then that's it. I don't think, I mean, like in some of the later ones, I don't think that the music plays properly, so one of the things I will show you, I guess, is if we take, say, Heavy into the bonus stage. Yeah, just kind of sits there. I forget if he was like that in some of the later builds I've shown you or not, because it's been a little while since I did one of these videos, so yeah, just kind of stands there. Yeah, this character is mostly non-selectable, causes the game to freeze up. I'll try in the bonus stage. Yeah, case in point, freezing up right there. So, that's that. Try one more time, see if I can recall anything I've left off. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you got a soft reset. You got a soft reset usually in order to get this thing working after you start it up, just because of the way the timing is and stuff. So, is there anything else to point out? Yeah, Scenario Game 2P, you can start off. Incidentally, when you go to these data select screens, I'm pressing up now to move down and down to move up. So it's a little weird like that. I select, say, Data 1. Doesn't save anything. Doesn't ask you for auto or manual save. And since we're playing in, like, two-player stuff, yeah. When we get over here comes Espio, maybe? Or not. Oh, there we go. Alright. And then, of course, there's the gigantic Metal Sonic ready to come after us. And, come on. Oh yeah, that's right. The hold button isn't quite the same as it is in the final. As you can see, I can't really just press what would be the hold button normally and get that all to work. Just gotta jump and stuff, so... yeah, it's just as awkward as the final two-player mode is potentially. You might have checked out that video between me and Impact DS. If you haven't, you should. And so yeah, here's the demo. Basically, in any case, it's all the same. In case you are wondering if on the normal levels there's any difference between late morning and early morning, say, there are a couple of slight differences. Sometimes, though, the palettes are a little incongruous, like clouds or something in the background will be colored a little bit different, and it'll be kind of annoying. Also, you'll notice it seems to be based with the two-player controls, and I can actually get SBO to move around in this demo as a result, so that's pretty cool. That's another thing I've just found out from playing it this one time, so woo! Isn't that funny? So well, whoop, okay, this is all weird. Hold B button, press right. I can't charge the ring power. I can't charge the ring power the way this is. Okay, charging the ring power. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Well, whatever. Anyway, that's the big deal. We're coming up to the 10-minute mark again, so I think I'll just finish it up here. There's really not too much else to note in this game. So that is that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll post another prototype video in a little while, maybe. So, yeah, thanks for watching.